What's up, friends? Welcome to the channel. My name is Brendan Sparks. Here you're going to learn to start and grow on YouTube. Welcome to the #1 place on YouTube to get your channel audited, get your channel reviewed. Why is that? Because one, we have an amazing community. Two, because that's just the way it is. That's just the answer. I mean, some things you just can't explain. This is definitely one of them. But I would say this. My goal for this channel really, and even these channel audits, is to bring you like the realist place for you to experience YouTube. Not getting into the fakeness of like what it is to be YouTuber, or even just the way that I present the information. So look, I I always hope that everybody has a good time. And look, and if you do, and you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that bell, especially if you get value out of this video. What we're going to do now is just kind of chill out for a couple minutes. I do have some requests in the queue, so that's pretty exciting news. If you want a channel review or audit, make sure you fill out the link. It's in the video description. It's going to be the first link that's there, and all you have to do is fill that out. It takes probably about a minute or less, and then we can pull up your channel. And why I love doing these is because I can just offer you really quick feedback on things that maybe you're missing. And I'm gonna get into something here in a minute, but I do want to say hello to everybody. Shards of Gaming says might not be able to make it, although Shards of Gaming is still here. So what's up, Shards? How's it going, man? I know you have a family event coming up, so I'm not sure if you're at the family event, but just wanted to say I still appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. We also have Ellie Fat Cat, who says, I'm so sad I might not be able to make it. What is going, we usually do these live streams on Wednesday nights, and I have this thing of natural sunlight right now. So it's really nice doing this live stream on a Saturday, and which is an interesting thing because most people are out and about on Saturdays and actually doing things. But I want to toy around with this. I want to find a good time. I want to find a good day, and especially that works for the community, or brings new people in. But we'll see. I know Wednesday nights are a little difficult because when I do live stream, the timing, that it's funny because I think that it doesn't really come down to when should I post on YouTube. Now I do think that there's factors into when that can really help, especially in a live stream. If people aren't active, especially within your community, it may be best to really toy around at that time. So I'm going to continue to try to do that. But if we're posting like regular form content, just don't get so lost in all the little things. Just make great content, enjoy your experience on YouTube. Don't get lost in the numbers. It's really as simple as that. And but I absolutely love doing these, and I love making regular videos too. Just haven't had the time in the military, and currently like in the midst of a move, and chaotic, crazy times. But I'm happy to be here. This is where I want to be, and I love seeing you guys here. Rusty Blades, what's going on, man? How you been? Great to see you. EMP Tech Repairs, thank you for being here. How you doing, friend? You holding up okay? Thanks so much for being here with us. We got Phantom Wolf AMVs. Thanks for being here. What's going on? Man, great seeing familiar faces in here. And so I'm just going to say, yeah, welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel. And there's plenty of other places. I get it. There's plenty of other places that you can get your channel reviewed. And there's really big channels that are out there. But, being where I am right now in my journey, I feel like I could take a little bit more time, to probably a lot more time than these other big channels can, to really invest in you. And that's my goal, is when people reach out, I provide an answer. The best to my abilities, or, we rely on the community. We have a Facebook group. It is in the description if you want to join it. But really, that's my goal, is to try to provide a value that a lot of big creators can't do. And on that note, I do know that many people say, well, why the hell would I listen to you when there's other humongous channels out there? Like, why? And one of my favorite things is when we actually do have larger channels who come in here, they're like, hey, man, we'd love for you to give me some feedback on my channel. Well, one, from an outsider looking in, it's just a lot easier for myself and our community to pull your channel up and just offer feedback. Now, if you want to take it a step beyond that, and you would like to look at what's below the surface, because we're just looking at what's above, we're just taking a look at the customization, thumbnails, and you'd be surprised really how much that can help you. If you want to take it a step beyond that, I do offer one-on-one consultations, but I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just being honest if you do want that, and we can dive into your analytics and things of that nature. But here's a reason that I brought that up. And it's funny because I don't really spam in Facebook groups and stuff, but when I do go live, I like to share it in sometimes these Facebook groups. It's just so funny. I always get the same answer. And I'll give you one, and I don't want to pull it up because it's a private Facebook group. But I just think it's so funny. I share it out and I always get these responses. What makes you the authority with 660 subs? Laugh emoji, right? And I just think that's so funny. And my response, and it was funny because somebody asked the other day, how do I deal with haters? And something like this, you could look at it like it's hating or it's a legit comment. I mean, the laughing emoji doesn't really help things, but like I responded, I don't need to explain myself. And if you want to, you can watch a few videos and find out. And the person would respond with, no, I'm good, thanks. And look, you could be an auto mechanic and you know how to fix cars inside and out, and you're just getting started on YouTube. You know how to fix cars, but somebody may right now want to watch their favorite YouTuber who has a lot of subscribers. Well, just don't forget, at one point, the YouTuber that they're watching now, they were watching somebody before. And YouTube goes on these waves of creators. People drop out all the time. And the ones who stay in it, stay consistent, and keep improving their content, usually those are going to be the winners in the long run. I want you to be a winner. So first off, don't give up on YouTube, but let go of those expectations, especially when it comes down to what people think about you. I could care less if somebody sees this channel and says, why would I listen to you with so many subscribers? And I think that's funny because I knew day one the value that I could provide, regardless of the subscriber count that I had. And I think even if I reach 10,000 subscribers, people are still going to ask me, why would I listen to you when Nick Neiman has 1 million? I mean, it's never, that's never going to be ending. And I'm here because I love to do this. That's why I'm here. In the end, I love YouTube. I love helping YouTube creators. That's my answer, period. And if you're down for that and you're watching right now live, or you watching this on replay, I want to say thank you for being here. And I just want you to know that this is something that I love to do. It's something that I don't foresee myself ever stop doing. I do foresee myself taking breaks when needed, or not being active as much as I really want to. And a lot of people, that's another thing that really sucks, is that there's a lot of big YouTubers who have the availability, one, to have a team because they've made enough income doing so, but two, they do YouTube full time. So does that put me at a disadvantage, or yourself? It could. It could. However, that's their way of doing it. They could go make videos every single day in their tip-top videos. But there's a point where I tell myself, my time will come, your time's going to come, but it's just doing what you love and not forgetting that, and not worrying about what that other channel is doing, because people are here because of the experience that they get. And hopefully the experience you get here is different than what you get from Nick Neiman or Dean Neiman or Sean Cannell and all these other people that I even look up to. And it's all good. I'm not saying I'm against them. One day I would love to be a part of that group, but it's all good. It's all good. And so rather than trying to be like them, I want to be more of me, and I want you to be more like you. I don't want you guys to pretend you have to be like somebody else. Go against the grain. Go against the grain. Don't be afraid to fail. If everybody else is being a particular way, be you. Do you, for real. Don't worry about what or how everybody else is doing it. And that's why when we talk about niching down and stuff like that, mix niches, do it your way. And what's going to be weird for many people and it's not going to be their vibe, that's fine. They'll find it somewhere else. But I mean, look at musicians in general. Everybody has you hear a weird voice and you're like, whoa, that's really weird. And then after a while you start vibing with it and you're like, hey, it's actually pretty sweet. I mean, from Prince to Michael to any types of amazing music that's been made in the past, from hip hop, from Eminem to, you name it. It doesn't matter. It's not for everybody, but we have a community here that's awesome that we've been able to grow. And And who else do we have here? We have the free guy. What's up, friend? Welcome. How's it going, man? And let's see. Who else we got? We have Eric. Eric, welcome back. How's it going? Says I almost forgot about this. Yeah. So, like I said, we're usually JP Bricks. I did see your form. I did see that you filled it out. So you'll definitely be getting a review today. So I just want to let you know. And also, friend, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Donna, just being real. Love that name. Good afternoon, Brennan in chat. Well, welcome, Donna. Thank you so much for being here. How's your day going? How's everybody's weekend? On that note, too, I also want to say, because I probably won't be live tomorrow, happy Father's Day to everybody. Being a father is the absolute most rewarding thing ever in my life. And I'm a proud dad, proud of my kids. I say it's the most rewarding, most exhausting thing there is being a parent. But they are my purpose. They're the reason I do everything I do. And they're actually the ones that led me to YouTube in the first place when we had a YouTube Kids channel. So I am so thankful to be a dad. And I just want to say to all the dads out there that put in the effort to be the best dad that they can, happy Father's Day to you. Because babies need their daddies, you know, and I know the struggle that comes with being a parent, but man, oh man, my whole life revolves around my children and my wife. Miss Chrissy, hi, thank you so much for being here. How's it going? Phantom Wolf says, nothing feels better than getting a hate comment and everyone else in the comments start going after their souls. Yeah, for real. That is true too. So that's another way also to deal with haters. Sometimes silence can be key and letting your community go at them. That's for sure. Hi, Brennan. I might not be able to come today, but I'm not certain yet. Ellie Fat Cat, you're here right now. Okay, so says see ya. So yeah, Ellie Fat Cat, maybe we'll see you here in a little bit. If not, no worries, friend. It's all good. Always appreciate your continued support. So yeah, if you are new here, or even if, like I said, if you're watching this on replay, you can still fill out that form, and I'll still have you in the queue. So that way, when we start up the next live stream the next week, I'll be able to still pull up your channel too. JP Bricks, happy Father's Day to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And Free Guy says, I just have to say, I really love your advice. Thank you so much. And Miss Chrissy, I see that you can't stay long either. I'm at work today. I go live on Saturday, Miss Chrissy. You should not be working on a Saturday. You should not be. You need to let them know. You need to let them know. But look, I totally understand. Do what you got to do, Miss Chrissy. And the fact that you still stopped in at work is greatly, greatly appreciated. That's usually what I'm doing too. I'm at work and I'll usually be playing like YouTube live streams, whether it's on crypto or whatever, just in the background. So thank you guys so much. And I hope that this is better than our Wednesday nights. I think so. Hopefully we could bring in, like I said, some new people, or hopefully we can get majority of our regular community here. I also want to say about being a dad, and we're about to get to our channel reviews here in a minute. I think we have 7 of them in the queue. So I'll still give you guys like another minute to fill those out if needed. But, do you ever try to revert back to your old days and you try to do things the way that you used to do them? Let me give you an example. So my kids, like every morning, they have cereal. And today I was like, you know what? I'm eating cereal. That's what I want. And made my bowl of cereal like I used to. When I was a kid, I would eat like 4 bowls of cereal. It's just utterly disgusting. But I was like, I'm making me a nice big bowl of cereal. I am like so bloated. I feel so nasty. But the Cinnamon Toast Crunch was on point, so I can't even lie about that. But yeah, it's just like trying to do things the way that you used to do them, or eat the way that, oh man, getting older. Like, so I'm 30, but I swear I'm going on like 70. That's the way that I feel. Me and my family have been through so much. Like, we're all going through something. We've all been through stuff. And I think that's what makes us awesome creators. Coming from, I always try to relate everything to YouTube, guys. This is like what I do on a daily basis. My wife's like, please stop talking about YouTube. And I don't blame her. But that's what makes your channel unique. And I think that's what really makes you, you. Like my wife going through her chemotherapy from cancer, to her sobriety journey, to me being in the military, deploying, having a family, There's so many, and then family dynamics. There's so many things like that have led me to who I am and why I am even here right now in this moment here with you. So I just want to say, like, use those things to your advantage. I always look at things that happen in my life that are like, say, negative, or things that are really difficult that I'm going through. I consider those tools in my toolbox. That's what I like to think of it. And one, just to help people in general, or even in my job or on YouTube. But what's really interesting is that most of the time, what we do on YouTube usually relates to like our job or what we just our interests in general. I mean, obviously we come to YouTube to share our talents, share our interests, but let the things that go on in your life or that have happened, like, let that influence really who you are, and like, let that show. I'm not saying like divulge everything that's happening in your life, but like, for instance, when I did start this channel, it was so interesting how really nervous I was in the first few videos, just because I was talking to a whole new audience and it was completely different than the kids niche. But it took me a minute really to like come out and say, okay, this is who I am. This is the person that I am. And sometimes it's just a comfortability thing. So one, give it time. If you're starting YouTube, give it time to find that comfortability, but just don't be afraid to truly be who you are. And I feel like the YouTube journey, it's so much easier when you do it that way. Because if you try to be something you're not over time, I feel like that burnout's going to come, and it's just going to be so much easier to, one, come from a real place, and two, just when you're just sharing information or you're gaming or you're a realtor, I mean, it doesn't really matter when you can be you, and there's that level of, what's the word that I want to use here? Relatability. When somebody can relate with you, I feel that's what's needed on YouTube. That's where I'm trying to come from. But I feel like when I can relate with somebody, I'm like, man, like that, I feel that, right? Or if I'm like, that person's coming from a real place, or that, authenticity and relatability, like, dynamic duo right there. For real. Landshark Picker, what's up? Thanks for being here, sir. How you doing today? Chef Dinosaur, hello. Hey, welcome back, Chef Dinosaur. Great to see you. How you been? Let's see. What are your thoughts on viral videos? How much of them are luck, or is it right content at right time? I think that's a good balance between the two. You'll see sometimes some viral videos, you're like, really? I think pet videos seem to be extremely, I wouldn't say easier to be viral, but there used to be like a lot of viral pet videos because people just love animals. But when you think about like somebody starting up a channel, publishing a video, and it going viral, the chances of that happening, I feel, are so slim. Now, if you look at, let's say, Catherine Manning, I think that's a great example. She's someone that's like within my niche, and she was a vlogger, pretty much turned to YouTube advice. But what she did is she was talking about the YouTube algorithm, and all these things, and also with analytics, right? And then before you know it, like, how to start a YouTube channel, boom, goes off the handles. So I think it's a mix between the right time and place, but I also feel that it's like YouTube also just gives opportunities. But if you see the videos that I'm familiar with that say go viral, you see let's talk about Mr. Beast. I think that's a good example too, where, I gave a random stranger $10,000. There's a level of curiosity there, but the guy had already been on YouTube for a long time working that algorithm too. So I do feel that there is a level of luck that can happen, but I would say majority, it's creating the right type of content consistently, and the timing can happen. It can. So let's just say like Roberto Blake is another one that kind of makes videos projecting how they're going to play out. Sometimes I feel like it takes a lot of time to be able to be at that place because you're so comfortable with your content. You've made so much content within your library. You have a good understanding of what works and what doesn't, what works and what doesn't, what works and what doesn't. And you're just working your way up. And before you know it, you're like, what works, what works, what works. And sometimes you'll hit that, it doesn't. All right, learning opportunity. It works, it works, it works. So new channels just starting, going viral, I feel like there's more luck in that, but I feel like it's the right content at the right time, majority based off consistency and content itself. You see some viral videos, they don't need to be amazing production type stuff. It could be even you posting a video about pizza, and the next thing you know, pizza does become a Google trending type search. Everybody for some reason is looking up pizza. This happened even I think a few months back or something. Just an example. So that can happen too. But the more of a library that we're creating relatively similar content within our niche, the better chance that I feel like you have when something does take off. I've seen it too. I think it's funny where you have some people who were looked at as amateurs, but there were some people that wanted to make their videos 9:16, not 16:9. And sure enough, YouTube Shorts came out, and there's so many channels that ended up blowing up because of it. So there's a level of luck there, but it's like playing. It can be like playing Mega Millions, I feel, or Powerball, where you're just buying a ticket. You're buying like one ticket every week, like you're in the drawing. That's one way to look at it. But another one is if we are consistently making the best content that we possibly can, and a lot of times even just projecting or trying to be on top of trends or on top of products, or like with even like I said, even with Google Trends, maybe the year or the timing that vehicles are coming out. Maybe there's a car show. Maybe you heard about this new car that everybody's going to be talking about, and you start forming videos around the idea of what you think that this vehicle is going to look like. I think that there's ways to go about doing it where we're not just looking at videos that will just be viral because we got lucky. And to be honest with you, if you make a library of content, of random content, because that's how viral videos have been in the past, I feel like you're doing yourself a huge disservice. If I go viral over a video about pizza, that's not going to gain me anything. Like, sure, I could probably gain subscribers or something, but then the next video I come out with YouTube advice. Nobody cares about that. They want more pizza. So making the right type of content at the right time. Yeah, I really dig that, Landshark. That makes a lot more sense to me, and I hope what I said makes sense too. We have Miss Chrissy said, I just submitted a form. All right, cool, Miss Chrissy. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to pull your channel up. Landshark says, in our niche, by the way, we're about to get started in channel reviews here in a minute. In our niche, it seems that the viral videos are sensationalized, dramatic, etc. Yeah. So, I mean, having an idea of within your niche on how those viral videos have taken place, I mean, you can then say, okay, well, how can I apply that to my channel? If that's something that you're interested in like experimenting with. I know that in my niche, a lot of times they talk about like how to start a YouTube channel for the next year. So I would that's probably something that I would then tackle for 2022, but I wouldn't do that in, let's say April, May, like May or June of 2022. I'd probably start talking about that in December, or even like making that video for January, like really early in the year, because people are going to be already thinking about that next year. So that's not necessarily evergreen content, but I think just researching our niches, just like you're doing, and saying, okay, well, these videos are taking off. All right, well, maybe you could apply that to your niche. If not, then do what you do, and don't really worry about the viral aspect. I'd rather not go viral. In my opinion, I'd rather not go viral, and I would rather have a steady climb over time. But that's just me. What are your thoughts on? Oh, before I even get to that, another reason why I say I wouldn't want to go viral is I feel like there is like a level of expectation like beyond that point. And I feel like let's say I have a video and it has 2 million views, like everything after that is really just, it doesn't match. What I would like to do is if I had a video that took off, I would definitely double down, probably triple down, quadruple down on that content. But I think it'd be really hard to try to match where my channel went, and hopefully it doesn't like peak and then like the end of a bull run in crypto market, right? It's just whoop, and then you just climb down. There's a way we can build ourselves back up, but I would just like to have just a steady climb over time. What are your thoughts on asking reaction channels to react to your videos for exposure? Yeah, I mean, it definitely doesn't hurt. I think that'd be another way. It's an interesting way, I think, to collaborate. So if there's a reaction channel that you're aware of, maybe that you like, never hurts to reach out. I think that that'd be very interesting. Shard says, I think that's a great way to collab, honestly. Yeah, I agree. Cal's Animals, you're here. Hi, Cal. How are you? Thanks so much for being here. And Power Code, we got Power Code in the house. What's up, Brennan? Great to see an early stream. That's what I was saying. I got natural sunlight in here and everything. It's crazy. By the way, I'm considering dropping my singing channel and sticking with my gaming one or my vibing one, which I use to showcase games I make. Dialing it in, Shards. I like it. I think that's good. I think it's good. Yeah, you don't want to stretch yourself too thin, but like I always say, it's your guys' journey. So things I've covered so far, I literally even wrote these down because so my ADD doesn't kick in. So I welcomed you guys. Father's Day, I ate too much cereal, and haters. That's what I literally wrote down on a piece of paper. We're going to go ahead now and get started on our channel reviews. So the first one, I don't see the channel here in the chat. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to pull the channel up. So hopefully you watch this on replay because I don't want to waste everybody's time. So I really like it when everybody is here in the chat. But as I tell you guys every week, look, not everybody can make the live streams. So I always hope to create value for even those people that are watching on replay. And so this one is the Pay at Earn family. Hopefully, I think I have to sneeze. No, I don't. All right, so let's share this screen. I think I still have to sneeze. No, I don't. All right, and let's do this. All right. I don't want to, I hate getting names wrong, but let's just say the payout. Hearn. Okay, so all right, we have your channel pulled up, and what I like to ask the community is, would love to hear your guys' first impressions. So let's talk about the banner first and foremost. What is everybody's take on the banner? What do you think? Does it stick out to you? Can you read everything? Is it welcoming? So I think there's many things to consider when we think about banners. One, I just want to say congrats. You stepped probably over a milestone that you had of 100 subscribers. They always say the first 100 is the hardest. I probably can agree with that. I think coming into a space, you're like, I don't know how I'm going to make these videos or what they're going to be like. And I don't know, absolutely nobody on YouTube. The learning process, I think, to get to 1,000 subscribers, that's the biggest thing. The first 100, a lot of times people will just do sub for sub or reach out to family and stuff. I didn't do that on this channel. I did do it on my first one. Don't make the same mistakes I did. But I'll just say congrats to you. And so what we want to do is get your 100 subscribers and obviously shoot up to 200. Subscribers aren't everything. It's just simply a metric. It's like a little reward for the hard work you're putting in, but at the same time, it really doesn't mean anything. So let's look at the banner. I like the images. I think that's really cool. Love, peace, and joy. And then it's kind of cut out a little bit. So I don't know if you can see that, but on my screen, the last text here. So I'm going to check you guys out in the chat. So please, yeah, offer feedback. I love to hear the community's feedback. But for me, one, we're taking people away from your YouTube channel onto your Facebook page. If your Facebook page is your #1 social media platform, keep this. If not, there's a way we could do this. I talk about it every single live stream. Makes me sound all really smart and educated, so that's why I do it. !sub _ confirmation equals 1. You're like, what the heck are you talking about, Brennan? What that is, and I just put it in the chat. So you share your link that you have right now, and maybe you have a custom URL at this point. So let's just say youtube.com/the payout earn family. At the end of that, or whatever your link is right now that you're sharing for your channel. At the end of it, you do !sub_confirmation=1. And what we do is the same place that you got this from when you're going into your settings in your YouTube studio. We can then change this link to say subscribe or click to subscribe. And this way we're keeping people on the platform. If people, I know you're like, that's stupid, Brendan. Subscribe is right here. I know. You want to dumb it down as much as you possibly can on your channels. Don't assume anything. The worst we can do is assume. So have that link available, even if there's an arrow there or whatever, however you want to do it. I don't know. I like the arrows. But I think for now you have a banner. So I think that's great. I think there's a lot of text on here. And what I would probably say that you could do is get familiar with background eraser. And it looks like maybe you're doing that. I think we have some background eraser there. Maybe you did some here, unless that's a green screen. I don't really know. Looks like a green screen. But yeah, download like background eraser or something. You erase the figures. It'd be kind of cool to see that. But continue researching people within your niche and with vloggers and stuff, and just see how they did it. But I would just say that you have a banner, great. It just seems kind of text heavy, but I like to see this. This is what I really like to see: personal vlogs, family vlogs, travel, and more. I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. That this, you're claiming your why. You're claiming your why. You're staking it. And guess what? I was in Video Influencers live stream earlier. Shout out to Video Influencers and Benji Travis put on a great live stream today. But one of the things I like to comment on is early on, it's good to have a why and just try to think of one. At first with YouTube, it's about experimenting, period. But I think beyond that, it's like, okay, well, why am I making these videos? Why should somebody subscribe? The answer that many people give is, well, because they're funny videos. Okay, we got to dive a little bit deeper. Or I game. I play every game. I play every game there is. Okay. Or I play Minecraft games. That's why they should subscribe. Okay, we gotta dive deeper. Dive deeper. It's like when I ask somebody, "What's your purpose in life?" like that's a pretty. And a lot of people think they know their purpose, but when you really dive into like what your purpose really is all about, you'd be surprised. But that's a deep question, right? What is your purpose? So I feel like it's the same when we think of YouTube. What is your why? So your family vlog channel, why should somebody subscribe? Well, they're coming to this channel for personal vlogs, family vlogs, travel, and more. So I think that's a great why to start with. And I think that throughout time, I know that throughout time, your why will change because you're going to continue making videos. Some videos are going to stick, others aren't, but you're really going to start dialing in your content. And while you do that, your why can change. There's nothing wrong with that. Even if every video, you're starting your video off. I mean, this channel was called Content Creator Hangout when I created it. And things change. Your vision changes. So with that, I just want to say I love to see that you guys already are thinking about your why, because what that helps the audience do is identify that this is the place that they came for. Like this is the content they came for. So if somebody is trying to learn about finances, this isn't, I know I'm speaking stupid here, but please like hear me out on this. If somebody's looking for finances, this isn't the place for them. YouTube advice, this is not the place for them. So if they don't like personal vlogs, they don't like family vlogs or travel videos, this is not the place for them. But if they do, this is exactly it. So I just want to say awesome stuff there. Love to see that. I do think that the banner could say maybe be like improved, but I love to see that you have one. And I like that you're showing yourselves having like your images are in there. I think that's really big for vlog channels. Looks like you guys have a big family, a lovely family. But yeah, so far that's my feedback. Niche is pretty much the unofficial like definition when we're speaking about niches is what category is your content in. So you have the gaming niche, you have the family vlog niche, and then you can also dissect a niche and have like a very specific one. It's an annoying word that I heard all the time when I first started YouTube, but it sticks and it makes a lot of sense because how to start and grow on YouTube, right? YouTube advice. I would guess I would be like in the YouTube advice category or like niche. But then you'll hear a lot niche down on your content. So let's say you're in the tech niche. Well, if that's the case and you're just talking everything about tech, what are you known for? What's your why? How can somebody identify with your content? So when you talk about niching down, that's why a lot of people talk a lot about that. I wouldn't suggest it in the early stages of your YouTube journey, but eventually it's good to, let's say you niche down in your content. You're like, okay, I'm going to really start talking about phones. And there's so many phone tech videos out there, but you're like, you know what? Nobody's really talking about the microchip, or nobody's talking about the SIM card. Nobody's talking about the thing that they don't know that's behind the screen. Like, I don't know. That would be like niching down. And if you're really like tackling that, like the how-to videos on how to fix the buttons on your phone back when there were some on a BlackBerry or something, I think you can niche down on your content. But sometimes I call it a cold audience and like your hot audience. So like even the content itself. So without confusing you guys, let's say one video you do, it's really niche down. I'll talk about my niche here for a minute. So in the YouTube advice niche, I can talk about TubeBuddy, make a video specifically about TubeBuddy. The only way that somebody's going to watch that video through or even click on it in the first place is because they are looking at TubeBuddy or the metadata or the SEO within the description. Like something brought them to the place where they're looking to take their channel to the next level and have a free or paid service that simplifies YouTube. That's what TubeBuddy does. By the way, shout out to TubeBuddy. Absolutely love TubeBuddy. There's a link actually in the description for TubeBuddy. But outside of that, I could then make videos that are more about how to grow on YouTube. Like that's really general. But if you're just making stuff so niche down, you're not reaching more of a general audience. So I think it's good to balance the two is what I'm getting at. I go hard. When you guys ask simple questions, I like to give really deep, niche down answers. Yeah, niche means what type of videos you make. So I think when you're looking at like the categories of the content itself or the types of videos you make, that would be the niche itself. Yeah, so pretty much me and Shards, Laugh Brennan just repeated my description. Yeah, so yeah, you're on the same level. So so many don't know. Exactly. So let's just say, once again, for your content, the Payout Hearn family, hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm not. But for you guys, it's something to eventually consider is how many people out there do personal vlogs? How many people out there do family vlogs and travel videos? What would then eventually you guys could start to consider is what makes us different? What makes us unique? What can people identify with? And eventually you guys creating your own vision of where you see your channel. So whether it's the exact location you guys are at, or maybe you guys talk a lot about religion, or like what makes you guys different? What makes you the Payout Hearn family? And that's what I would say to start considering thinking about, because it's very generalized why that you stated, but eventually you guys can dissect that even more, and then people will be able to identify with you even more. Look, I go in, guys. I go in. Laugh aloud. I just thought of alternate name, Channel Sparks. I don't know if it suits Brendan or not. Just a thought. Channel Sparks. That's a good question. Hey, Brendan, happy early Father's Day. Thanks, Reagan. Thanks so much for being here, man. My niche should be gaming and reactions. Yeah, so, and that's the thing. We talk about reactions and gaming. Can we niche them together? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. And maybe that's what actually makes you unique. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, let's get beyond the banner. So did you guys even provide feedback? I would love to hear from everybody in the chat. Let me know what you think. So JP Bricks says the blend of colors is really good. Yeah, I think it goes really good with the ladybug little shell here on top. I agree with that. The blend of colors, yeah, I do like the blend of colors. So, all right, and JP Bricks, thank you for your feedback. Let's go ahead and move on. So we have channel keywords, and to everybody that's watching this right now too, we could do long-tailed keywords for our channel keywords. So I would mix the two together. You have these really short ones, but then that's why I love TubeBuddy. This is why I love TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy will help you with this. But yeah, I would expand on these channel keywords, make a bunch more. And like small YouTuber, I wouldn't even have that in there. You're not a small YouTuber. You're not one. You're not one. No small YouTubers. No. You are a YouTuber. You are. Everybody starts at 0. That's all I got to say. Popular uploads, shorts, multiple playlists. Yep. So as you continue to make more content, I love to see that you already have some playlists up there. So you're customizing it. So as you expand, go ahead and continue putting your playlists in here. And then don't forget too, in your customization, you can also add a section. So when you go up here and you go to YouTube Studio or your channel and you go to customization and you hit that little plus button, same place where you added your playlist here, you can then add a shorts section. I'm really big on that because then we can put that all the way to the top. And if you're on mobile, then only mobile creators can see that, or viewers can see that. Let's take a look at your thumbnails. There's a lot of things that I'm seeing on this channel that I like. There's a lot. One, you're creating custom thumbnails. So amazing. 2, you're taking advantage of YouTube Shorts. Awesome. Amazing. Great. And I see that you're starting to kind of work with the white over the body there. Tiffany Day, a friend of mine, YouTuber, navigating YouTube. She actually just made a video about how to make this, like, she's really good with the thumbnail, especially when we're talking about like the white lines over the body. So if you guys are interested in that, Tiffany Day, shout out to you. And navigating YouTube, yeah, she just made a video about that. And but yeah, let me see from then to now. So each video we want to try to put a little bit more time into thumbnails. They're way more important than you probably even think. But I think the viewing, the amount of views here, really good. I'm interested to see, like, for the amount of videos that you have from a month ago, with the amount of views, the amount of videos you have from only a month ago as a brand new channel, and you're already over 107 subscribers as a family vlogging channel. And I'm not saying you're doing this. I'm not. So, but I am just saying, guys, if you are doing sub for sub or watch for watch, just don't do it. Just do not do it. Say it with me. Do not do it. Why? Because I did it. And it is a horrible, horrible path to go down. And it will do nothing for you. But for you guys, if all these views are 100% organic, then I would just say awesome amount of views that you're getting for a brand new channel, over 100 subscribers. I think that, I mean, it's amazing actually for where you are right now in your YouTube journey. So amazing, amazing stuff. But what I would like to see with future content would be less text. And if you use text, make the text bigger, because even you can see right now, I'm looking on a PC and I don't know what the letters say, especially for looking at, if you're talking to adults, it's one thing. If you're making content for kids, it's going to be another. Kids, think of like kid content, think about shiny, catch your attention, highlighter colors, less text, because most kids like just straight up don't read or don't even really want to read. So it's very expressions. But if you're talking family, like if this is content for adults, then you could, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having text. I'm a big fan of sticking like to no more than like 5 words. And the words that you do put on your thumbnails, make them large and readable. and have a reason to have them there. But like, this is probably funny, but like, I can't even read it. So consider that. And sometimes you don't need text. Sometimes you don't need text. Another thing that I love about TubeBuddy is it'll actually show you. Right now I'm not going to promote TubeBuddy. I'm just telling you why I love TubeBuddy, is because they actually show you, hey, your face is when your face is closer to the lens, or in your thumbnail, you get more clicks. You actually get more watch time. It's crazy the reaction that people get from thumbnails will actually help the engagement of the videos themselves. Not even just getting the click. It's very interesting, crazy computer scientific stuff. But why I'm bringing that up is because it shows me through TubeBuddy that, look, we want to experiment, and especially doing the stupid YouTuber face. Stupid face, right? Stupid face. But it works. It works. And YouTubers still do it. I still do it. Why? Because it works. Why? Because it gets the clicks. If you look stupid in a thumbnail, and you get the clicks, and it's not clickbait, then do it. But I would just say that there's a reason why. So sometimes a thumbnail will get clicks further away, sometimes closer, but that's why it's good to research other people within your niche. We just talked about niches earlier, but that's why you want to do it, because you'll see the other similar thumbnails that have worked, and you can make your similar, but put your spin on it. It's a great way to do things. In the tech space, a lot of times people don't show their faces, and they actually just show the devices. And you could try to do it your way. I'm just trying to give you guys the tips that I've learned throughout time. But look, where you are right now, awesome results. If you're thinking about doing sub for sub or watch for watch, just don't do it. And on that note, and I'll say this too. And like I said, this doesn't really apply to you guys. I'm just saying, if you have thought about it or you are doing it, just don't do it. But biggest thing really, why sub for sub and all that stuff doesn't work, is because over time you're going to find yourself like, if you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just don't. I'm done. And then you're going to say, well, where'd all my views go? Why am I losing subscribers? And then you start searching Facebook and start asking people, are you guys losing subscribers too? Like, no, you just grew your channel the wrong way, and your whole entire subscriber base is filled with people who don't care about your content, period. But yeah, create more playlists as you make content. Love to see this. I think this is fantastic. And like I said, that had nothing to do with you guys. I was just saying early on in our journeys, that's what most people do. And I just want to say, if you're considering it, just don't do it. But I love a lot of what I see in this channel. And I do miss the kids niche. A little bit different than this, but it was a good time. I have 4, this is our new life. Come with us and have a fun, subscribe. Yeah. So, you talked about personal vlogs, family vlogs, travel, and more. I would really like to see that probably here in the beginning, stating your why. Welcome and to the YouTube channel where you enjoy personal vlogs, or you will build experience personal vlogs, family vlogs, travel, and more. Why do we say that? Because we are a Filipino family. Australia, and we're living in Australia. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Like is this all vlogs and everything in Australia? You know how many people could vibe with that? Like that, I think that'd be really cool, my opinion. But yeah, I mean, personal vlogs, family vlogs, travel, and everything Australia. Like, I don't know. Australia is just a very unique place, especially for people like me from America. It's really cool. So to be able to experience, like, to see a family living in Australia and how you guys encounter things, and I don't know, it's just pretty cool. But yeah, we want to talk more about why somebody should subscribe. The word you, I love the word you. It's the inclusion there. So having, you're talking a lot about your family and your new life and all these, but we want to use the word you. So that way, if you've ever wanted to experience Australia, but you couldn't take the long plane ride, well, let us do that for you. In every single video, you get to experience a piece of Australia with our family that is unique because of X, Y, and Z. So that's kind of maybe the way that I'll go about doing it. This review has been going on for a while. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy that. Hopefully you enjoy that review. Hopefully it helps. And yeah, the payout earn family. Hopefully I said that right. How do I add keywords? So you can go into your, hold on. I don't know if it's going to allow me to do it, but we can go here to YouTube Studio. Yes, it always takes, okay, cool. And we can go over to settings. And why am I getting flagged? What's the flag for? Okay. And then, yeah, this is where it is. So keywords. So I went a little over here. I don't remember there being a 500 limit before, but that's pretty much it. YouTube Studio, bottom left is settings, go to channel, boom, keywords. So we can see there's quite a few long tail keywords here. Let's just take this off. I don't care about that. Let's see. I guess I could do this now. YouTube subscribers, we could take that off. Yeah, so I mean, I talk about helping people earn money, but it's definitely not the main focal point of the channel. YouTube monetization. Sorry, guys. I guess I need to. Oh, whatever. I'm just getting impatient now. Really? Am I going to have anything left? The heck? Save. Okay, so that's how you add keywords. All right. Void Killer, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, let's see. Zane Shaw, what's going on, my friend? Great timing, perfect for UK. All right, well, good. So hopefully I can keep doing this live streaming on Saturdays at noon. And we're going to pull up our next channel here. That's the free guy. Hopefully I can move along a little bit quicker so we can get through everybody. I kind of went in a little bit on the last one. Yeah, the banner, man, is that trippy? I think I remember pulling your channel up before, and I think I said the same thing. It's like, it's trippy. And that's good, though. The free guy, gameplay and reactions, subscribe. Yeah, so then we could put that little subscribe link here that we were talking about earlier. The free guy, I know you've been in the stream. So you could always move this subscribe like over here, draw an arrow. Boom, you have the link here. Money, you could put the free guy here in the middle. Gameplay and reactions, you could even throw that over here or make it smaller. Under the free guy that you make bigger, the free guy. And then under that gameplay and reactions a little bit smaller. But like I said, as you continue to post on YouTube, this will become more specific. I would think about that too. Gameplay plus reactions. But I do like the fact that most people, I feel like, would be like, gameplay and reactions. Like, how does that work? I think that your mind is already in an amazing place of saying, all right, oh, I think I want to try something a little bit different here. And then you could do that and put your spin on it. I think that's really cool. Who is the free guy? So we have an intro video here. You have 274 videos. Last 30 days, 3. Okay, good. So you're making about a video a week. Better than I'm doing. I'm in the process of moving, for those who don't know, and it's been crazy. But what I like to do, this is just my personal preference. For everybody who doesn't care, just go like this real quick. But for intro videos, well, same thing for you. I would add keywords. So we talked about keywords just now. But as far as introduction videos go, what I like to do is, after I made so many videos, and you've made plenty of them. Now, I don't know if they're completely niched down, right? Unless you made content that was different in the past. But I would just say, like, what is your best performing video that say gained you subscribers? That'd be a great video to put as your introduction video, or one that got you the most watch time. Maybe you're trying to reach your monetization and you don't have enough watch time right now. This is a great place to do that for people who are not subscribed, getting people in and taking one of your best videos and boom, slapping them right in the face with amazing content. I'm getting violent. So, and then beyond that, you have the videos for your current subscribers, and then you can put your most recent video. But I wouldn't suggest live streams. That's just me, though, or YouTube Shorts video. So for the videos or for people who are not subscribed, that's what I would do. But that's just my advice. But you guys got your own thing going, your own journeys, but that's what I say. Last of Us Part 2, past live streams. And another thing too is if you're playing all games, like once again, that's your thing. But if you were to play, maybe it was all gun games or things of that nature, you know, that'd be definitely something that we could put in here in the banner too, like adventure games plus reaction, or, you know, gun games plus, you know, I don't know. I don't want to get really too niche down in that, but I would just say that I think it's harder for channels who make pretty much videos that they want to make, rather than say having a vision of saying, okay, you know what? I enjoy playing gun games the best, or you know what? I'm the best at these gun games, so I'm going to play those. And I'm going to stick to those. So maybe you're doing Fortnite because everybody's talking about Fortnite, and then eventually it's Call of Duty, and then Battlefield, and then the newest thing that comes out. But you're keeping it relatively niched down. If not, you can make whatever type of content you want, but I do think it's going to be hard, once again, for the audience to relate to the content. One, maybe they're like, oh, I wonder what they're going to post next. But when you're trying to make a name for yourself early on, I feel like that's just a little bit different, or a little bit more difficult. Oh no, my mom just pulled into the driveway. Fork knife, laugh aloud. Imagine if that was a game. Well, there you go, Shards. I know all you guys create your own video games and stuff. There you go. The banner is different. Yeah, I noticed that too. No, it's cool though. It's cool. And that's the thing. You're making changes, and but I remember pulling the channel up before, pretty sure. And I remember, I'm trying to remember feedback that I offered. But taking older thumbnails and then looking at the newer ones, I still see a huge consistency there. You know, even ones that are a year old look pretty much relatively the same as those that you're making today. So I would just say think about that, because a lot of times I would say they look, what's the word I'm looking for? Flat. They look like the images are flat, and they don't really stand out to me to make me want to click. So the biggest thing is, it's not, a lot of times people think, not saying you're doing this for free, guy, but a lot of times we assume as newer YouTubers, and you've been making videos now for a minute, all right? But a lot of people, when they come to it, they're thinking, okay, well, when they click on my videos or they click on my channel, they'll like this video or they'll like that video. But the whole point is, you post a video, nobody has seen your video before, not your channel. They haven't seen your video before. Are they going to be enticed to click? Is it going to be enticing? So I would just say, continue researching, man, when it comes to the videos you're posting. So if it's GTA, what does the other GTA thumbnails look like in regards to the what you're posting here for the description? So, I mean, that's just kind of like what stands out to me. So if I had to say what the focus is going to be in the future, I would say thumbnails. And then after that, I would think titles too. Join me on Twitch, Genshin Impact, really cool game, by the way. Just chilling on Minecraft. So the titles themselves would be great for huge YouTubers, but I think for where we're at your level, even my level, however you want to name it, I would just say we want to get the click. We want people to find stuff that people are searching for, and but definitely make it enticing to click. So I would put more time into thinking thumbnails. I've been watching a lot of videos to help me with my thumbnails and stuff. Yeah, man. So I would just say the best thing to do, really, like, yeah, you can learn how to make the thumbnails, but really to simplify that, if there's anything I could help with, literally getting yourself background eraser, getting Canva or PicMonkey or something that's free, and erasing the background of yourself and thinking about the thumbnail before you hit record, or thinking about the thumbnail when you come up with the title, like really thinking things out. And then that way it's not like, okay, oh yeah, that's right, I have to make a thumbnail for this. Dang it. But you're really thinking of that ahead of time, because then you know how to react. And the reason you want to do that is because you're like, all right, I'm going to make a video on Minecraft dungeons. I like that you guys are collabing. That's awesome. Minecraft dungeons. And that's really short tail keyword right there. Minecraft dungeons, what? Like what happened? And I see here it says Creeper Woods. How to beat the boss in Minecraft dungeons, Creeper Woods. I mean, really longer tail keywords that could help. Not really thinking, okay, what title would entice somebody to click? Thinking more about what people are actually searching for. Because you can throw a little bit in there at the end or even in the beginning that would get somebody enticed to click, but we want to make our titles for things that people are searching for. Resident Evil 8 Village Demo. All right. Resident Evil, crap, what was it called? Resident Evil 8 Village of Shadows, ending, gameplay, trailer, walkthrough, full gameplay, all cutscenes, all bosses, review. And you were talking about a demo, so I mean, I guess that'd be like a review. GameSpot, no spoilers. Okay, let's just do this. Yeah, of course it's poor. I'm not worried about this. Let's just go to results. Yeah, this one's pretty sweet. Before you buy, yeah, they make a lot of good videos. So if we look at, yeah, IGN's probably usually always going to be on top, but we see kind of a dark background with really bright letters. And we obviously see when somebody types in review, what pops up here? Review. Look what's on here. The word review. I mean, it's stupid. Look at review, review. I mean, those are the similarities that we're seeing. The word village and the word review. And so that could be extremely helpful. But what it looks like to me is kind of a darker background with a really bright text, and it makes it stand out a little bit more. Yeah. So I would think that's kind of like where my thoughts are, and then seeing the word village and then seeing the word, I'll say it again, review. But, here, I don't really know what's going on. And I know this is a live stream, but even live streams, we should still try to make a custom thumbnail or one that you've made that's kind of like a template. But here it would have been really cool to kind of see a character from Resident Evil, and then you putting demo on there, whatever, in text and bright letters. So maybe something like that would just be an idea. But I would use Canva or PicMonkey or something that's free. Playlists, yeah, plenty of playlists here. Cool. You can use long tail keywords for your titling of your playlist too, because those are going to be searchable. I would expand on your description also. So I'm the free guy YouTuber that helps themselves gaming, and I want to make it a goal to be able to reach out to others. Yeah, so I would update this. My opinion. So I would update this. Put your why. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the free guy. That's me. Where we do everything gameplay plus reactions. If you blah 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 blah, because I know blah 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 blah. So look, you should blah blah blah. So I mean, because it's kind of talking about yourself, and then you go into third person. It's just saying the word you and having that inclusion can really help. And then you can also put in keywords here as well, so you can continue to do that. You can even use TubeBuddy or use whatever you want to use, but having keywords in our playlist is good too. Help our channel be more searchable. Yeah. Zane, I like a channel where thumbnail speaks for the channel and tell what the channel is about without looking at the banner and value proposition. Yeah, for sure. And a lot of times you can definitely tell with that. I mean, Zane, I think your channel is a great example. If you guys even want, while we're live, don't leave the live stream, but I'm just saying, I think Zane's channel, you click on the channel, just go to his thumbnails. I think that it speaks volume. It matches exactly what you're saying, Zane, as well. So a lot of times people think what you're saying means theme. It means colors. No, not necessarily. Now you can have your own way that you make your thumbnails, and that's like your way to do it. A lot of times people are like, oh, I don't know, Brennan just made a video. Like sometimes you'll just know it's my thumbnail. Like, I don't know, just an example. But for the most part, yeah, the thumbnails will speak for the channel. without even looking at the banner and value proposition. I dig that. Making game reviews. Yep. See, like that would meet probably like a cold audience for sure. So you could do game reviews or top 10s. That's going to reach more of a larger audience. But then you could bring it in and you could do the how-tos, things you didn't know, things of that nature. Yeah, and just keep working it, free guy. I'm not saying you're doing wrong by any means. Just saying, look, I've been continuing to work on my thumbnails. We all are, even the content itself. But what I always say is like we could have the best video in the world, but if we don't get the click, they're not going to see it. So I agree, Brennan. Theme and colors is not what I meant. Thanks for adding that. Yeah, no doubt, man. And so we'll go ahead and move on to the next review. So the free guy. I hope that feedback was helpful to you. My goal for you is to take your channel to the next level and give you no BS tips by BS. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and pull up our next channel. That's going to be ZK Gaming YT. All right. So first impressions, I would love to hear from everybody in the live stream. So please let me know what you think or what you would change. First impressions, let me know. If you don't feel like offering crazy advice, you can always give like a rating out of a 10. I mean, we can always do that too. We used to kind of do that back and forth. So if that kind of helps you, you're like, out of 10, I give it this. That's cool. Just say why, right? Just say why. But as more feedback we can offer others, the better that they can make their content. I don't know if you have past live streams. It says NA for videos. Okay. So what I would say, something that kind of stands out to me is the misspell of subscribe. I'm really just, I don't know. I don't know why I always enjoyed English class so much in 8th grade, but I would just fix the spelling of this. Kind of stood out to me. So you're missing the B and the S, unless it's another language that I don't know about, but I don't think so. ZK Gaming, subscribe and hit the bell. So rather than saying subscribe and hit the bell, I would not, my opinion, I wouldn't put that. I would, if you did have this, I'd put it off to the side. This would be a great place to have it over here and actually smaller letters with an arrow. And we could put that little link here that we talked about earlier in the stream. But why I don't like this is because I don't know why I should. And when somebody actually tells me to subscribe and hit the bell and I haven't been delivered really any value yet, it actually steers me away. I've talked about this plenty of times in the past. I will always say this forever. Somebody's like, hey, welcome to the channel, subscribe and click that bell. And no, like now I just don't want to. What I like to do actually is just like I did in this stream too. Sometimes I'll say, hey, subscribe and click the bell if you get value out of this. Especially if you want to later in the stream, like that's cool. That's cool. Like that's my opinion. But when we're just telling people to subscribe and click the bell, and one, we haven't delivered value, or two, we're not saying why, that to me is the bigger point to make. So I would actually like to see subscribe and click the bell off to the side and then put why they should. What is your why? And look, 31 subscribers. I don't know how many videos you have because it said NA. So you should probably by now have probably a decent idea of what your why is. If not, I would just consider thinking about it. We have lots of different games here, lots and lots and lots of different games. But what is it that makes your channel unique compared to, our friends here, Shards of Gaming or the free guy that we just reviewed? I think that's just a really good example. That is everybody just blending in and just doing what everyone else is doing, or what is it ZK Gaming that makes you you and unique, and what people could vibe off of? Is it hilarious gaming that like you swear like this is going to be it? Like watch one video and you will die with laughter. That could even be your saying, like try not to die ... with laughter. So I don't know, whatever. And that's the type of stuff like I guess I would be looking for. So I think that's why I always say it's harder, I think, with channels that make let's say, make videos about whatever games they want, because now it's really, really hard for me. Zane just mentioned it a minute ago. It's hard for me to identify, like looking at the thumbnails. Like if I even erase the banner and I'm just looking at the thumbnails, I wouldn't know what to identify with this channel. I wouldn't know if this is the place for me. I know I like Skyrim. I know I've played Genshin Impact, but we're kind of getting into these car games and things of that nature. And when we're talking about niching down and stuff, I'm not saying you always have to. I'm just saying I don't know if I could relate. I don't know if I'd watch one video and then I'd be enticed to watch the next. So I would just consider that. The free guy, I've been helping him with his channel. Awesome. I love that you guys are like all part of the same team. I think that's amazing. And ultimately, you guys working with each other to help each other, that's amazing stuff. So yeah, and hopefully the tips that I'm giving here are helpful too. So moving forward, goals for you, I would think more thumbnails, look at your competition. And when I say that, look at every video. So the crew too, grinding money for cars. Is that searchable? Grinding money for cars. Are people searching for this? They may be searching for the crew too, but would that get the click? Grinding money for cars again. So what's another way to say that? How to grind money for cars, or how to, you see what I'm saying? I feel like that would be more about, oh, okay, that's exact how to grind money for cars. And that's what I type in, and then your video pops up. It's like, oh, boom. Can't wait to see this. And the videos, they're all 50 minutes to an hour plus, because most of these are streams. So another thing I know, like I'm going to go against what I'm doing right now. The only reason that I am in the position I'm in, being in the military and actually in a humongous move right now. So I'm really, if I make content right now, my content would probably suck because I wouldn't be putting time and effort into them. But this is another actually great thing that Zane had said to me in the past, and it's very true. And I can just tell you guys this straight up. If you're only streaming, your replay value isn't going to be a lot. So even right now with me doing these channel reviews, I love doing channel reviews, so that's why I'm here. You probably love gaming and live streaming. That's probably why you make them. Man, allergy season. But I would say that you are doing yourself a huge disservice by only streaming, because we want to make content people are searching for and that YouTube's going to push out to the community and that we can get you ranked in search. It's going to be close to impossible to do that with live streams. Especially think about this. If people are looking for how to grind money for cars, I know that's not what people are searching for, but let's just say it was. They're not going to watch the one that's 50 minutes long. So trying to make 5-minute videos and taking the time to think about what type of content you want to make, recording the video, making it, editing that video, learning more about editing those thumbnails, which you've already done before you hit record, right? Keywords. I mean, there's a lot that goes into that. The easy way to do it is just go live. By far, way easier. But the growth, you're going to probably stay way down here for, could be forever. And you're going to say, man, I'm putting all this time. I'm putting all this time and effort, and I'm not seeing the results that I'm expecting. So it's one thing to let go of expectations, but there's another thing to have a strategic plan on your content, or just do what the expectation is with YouTube. There's an expectation that, hey, we have to make custom thumbnails to get the clicks. We need to put keywords. Why are these things? And you're probably like, keywords don't matter, dude. That's stupid. Well, it's a fundamental. We need to master the fundamentals. So do whatever you want beyond the fundamentals, but those are just simply, it's the foundation. It's building the structure of your channel. We want to do the fundamentals. So is it more work? Yes. Is it more time consuming? Yes. Are you going to have to stream less? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 videos streamed in 1 month. Guarantee you, if you start making videos, researching the topic, learning more about keywords, I don't know if I already said that, and doing all that, you're probably going to go down to like 2 videos in a month because of all the time you're going to have to put into learning. But look, I'm saying that time is going to be extremely helpful, and I consider that to be an investment. That's going to be an investment of your time and effort, and it will show. And your subscribers will grow faster because you're making content people are searching for, thumbnails people are actually clicking, videos people are watching in the right amount of time that they're willing to watch for. You're building the trust of your audience. So I'm going in today, guys. I'm going in. I do not want to BS you guys, even though my initials are BS. Saved playlists, created playlists. Cool. So, yep. And I would also make a description. That is my advice to ZK Gaming. Okay. Do live streams count towards the 4,000 watch hours? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So it's a great point to bring up, JP, is the fact that live streaming can be a great way to gain watch hours. I love live streaming because I love, there's a different way of like communicating in a live stream. I love the fact that what I'm saying or what I'm doing with the channel and getting your guys' feedback, like it's here, it's now. I love this. I love this way more than making regular form content. And I think most people do. There's other people who like making regular videos and they're afraid to go live. Usually when they do start going live, they're like, ooh, I think I like this. This is fun. But then we can also get lost in that. So my tip on live streaming is early on in our YouTube journey, or if we say don't have a lot of subscribers or we're trying to gain more subscribers, whatever, I would say build the trust of your audience by making shorter formed content. I think the shorter the video, the more willing people are going to be willing to watch, especially early on. I do feel like there's sweet spots though for our current audience. So your audience may watch like 5-minute videos, while most other people are making theirs at 3. But your audience, so I feel that there is a sweet spot there, and eventually it's about figuring that out. But it's about gaining the trust of your audience and delivering on your promise. So your promise is the thumbnail you created or the words that you put in your title, and they click it, they're getting what they came for. And then you do that over, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. But with live stream, why I'm bringing this up is because let's just say you start a channel and you live stream. You haven't really built the trust of your audience. Are people going to be willing to stick around and listen to what you're saying or laugh with you because they found you funny? Like, we want to give people what they want and say a short amount of time is 2021. But a live stream is great to build your community. I didn't say necessarily grow a community. I mean, build your community. So you have your current audience, and that's a great way to engage with your current audience, not necessarily like grow a whole new one. Now, even when I'm live here, I may bring in a couple subscribers, things like that. But I really just love delivering value as much as I possibly can for my audience. I'm in a completely different niche. I understand in the gaming community, there's like an expectation, especially I think like homestead, stuff like that, cooking, especially making videos like every single day. If you can't, you can't. But just to live stream every day, you have to think, okay, why am I doing this? Well, 1, we're probably doing it because it's easier. But 2, the replay value that you're going to gain on live streams is going to be a decimal compared to that of what you would get from regular content. Also, people aren't going to be willing to necessarily watch that long of your content because you haven't built their trust yet. There's a lot of reasons why I would say make regular form content. Is it harder and does it suck early on in your journey? 1,000%. But if you want to grow on YouTube, it's going to be the balance between the two, a live streaming and regular form content. There it is. Live streaming is best for community building and building deeper connections. Yes. Me personally, I don't stream as much on Twitch, but I found a lot of people who stream on Twitch and port the content to YouTube. Yep, that's another way to do it. But those people who are porting their content to YouTube, their number one place is probably Twitch. So they're probably trying to grow their Twitch as much as they can, but while kind of having a YouTube channel and building upon that. So, but like I wouldn't have a YouTube channel and bring people to my Twitch if I was trying to grow my YouTube channel. So if that makes sense, that's why we want to keep people on YouTube as long as possible. If that's the goal, is growing a YouTube channel, and that's your number one place. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Sorry, I was just reading the comments. Hold on one second. All right, JP's bricks. Go ahead and pull your channel up, sir. All right, so this is JP's bricks. Please, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section of the live stream. So yeah, let me know in the chat what you think about the banner. Building Lego one brick at a time. JP's bricks. All right. So yeah, the letter is a little hard to read, kind of with the, I think the, I don't know if it's because of Legos or because of the background itself. But the J, it seems like it's kind of cut off at the bottom. So if anything, I'd probably put JP bricks up here. And so hard for me to tell, but it might be cut off on mobile. Let me see. Okay, nope, looks good on mobile. Okay. Yeah, looks good on mobile. It's just the J is kind of cut off there. Let's see. Do you show your face in a lot of videos? Yeah, so I'd probably show, if I were you, I'd probably put yourself in your banner too. And I wonder if this is like, it doesn't seem like it's content for kids, but it'd be kind of cool to establish that, or to Lego, the first thing I think of is kids. So if it's not, and you're like cussing up a storm and it's pretty vulgar, then I would probably like let that be known. I feel like in a banner, like let that be known. Just because, I mean, it could be content for kids or not, which I would assume it's probably not. So sub to JP's, cool. Yep. So this is exactly what we were talking about earlier in the bottom right here of the banner. So cool stuff there. Let's see. I like it. Great banner. Thank you for your feedback, Shards. I will make JP bricks small and value proposition bigger, and add drop shadow or outline around text. Yeah. So wait, you said the value proposition bigger, JP bricks smaller. Yeah, definitely could. I would like to see. Yeah, and I mean, just me. You guys know this. I'm a big fan of Fiverr, so my banner would look ridiculously horrible if I created my own banner. So it's always something to consider for everybody. You do get a discount on your first purchase, I think, with Fiverr. If you use my link, I'm pretty sure it's in the description. But I never really mentioned that a lot, but I would like to bring that up to everybody that's watching. Building Lego one brick at a time, JP's bricks. So yeah, I think I would agree. Building Lego one brick at a time. And so once again, that's a good, I think, generalized why I do think that for your value proposition. Like that may be like your motto, but once again, what makes this channel unique? Lots of people build Legos. I'm not saying I'm not being mean. I'm just saying, what is it that that makes yours unique, and what is your why? What is the audience's why? Why should they subscribe? So think about this. If I said why should I subscribe, and you said because I'm building Legos one brick at a time. I know I'm sounding like a smart A right now, but it's just me being honest. So I would consider to think about that. If you were to ask them, if somebody were to ask you, why should I subscribe to your channel? That's usually what we're going to want to put in our banner. But for now, cool. You have a banner, and do I think there could be improvements? Yeah, sure. I like the idea that Zay made with the drop shadow there and outline. around the text because it all kind of like mixes in with each other. Doesn't really like pop out. Not cussing at all. Yeah. So, I mean, do you mark your content for kids or no? And like I said, I assume probably not. But I mean, when I think about it, it's like, let's just say your content's not for kids. You're an adult. You love Legos. Cool. And I think that it'd be kind of cool to like, is this a place like for dads? Is this a place for like dudes to get together and like build Legos? You see what I'm saying? So what is the why behind it? Because if I were to ask you, why should I subscribe? And you're like, well, I'm a dude who loves Legos, and well, I'm trying to think about this. Where comedy meets Legos, or something like that. Whatever makes this unique. A market not safe for kids to receive comments. Yeah, I don't blame you. By the way, many adults are into Lego. Yeah, no hate on the Lego community. Just saying. But once again, let's just say anybody could build Lego. What is it that makes this one unique? And that's what we probably want to see. And by the way, not saying you are, but like I'm a hardcore. I call myself a shadow nerd. That's something I talk about all the time. So it's like when somebody brings it out of me, like it really comes out. So yeah, like I'm hardcore. Like Nintendo, Zelda, still love Pokemon to this day. Like it's deep down in there, but when somebody brings it out, like anime, all that stuff. But I've always found Legos to be extremely unique, and I'm a huge Harry Potter fan too. So I find this to be really cool. And shout out to you too for having patience. I think that's probably the one reason I never hardcore got into Lego, because I have no patience. But yeah, I like the thumbnails are easily read. Lego 2021 Harry Potter Brickheads 20th anniversary. So we're at, okay, almost 500 subscribers. Hey, congrats, friend, on that too. I'm like losing my voice. They just came out with a Mario Lego too, I think recently. So you're taking advantage of shorts. I was just thinking of that too. I think you have the perfect channel for shorts. even if it's like you like doing a fast forward or something, that'd be really cool. So I love to see that you're making shorts. And yeah, started up 8 months ago. I think you've had tremendous growth. Lego community is a humongous one. And I like that. It looks like you're putting more work into your thumbnails, especially with like this top. Seems like this top here seems to be some improvements there. Just, yeah, I would think kind of like with the banner, the text with the background, a lot of times it's just hard to read the text, because if we have like white or gray like in the background with the white text, then it's hard to see. A lot of times you can then, kind of like I did for this thumbnail, you could just add a text box behind. You could do that in Canva. I don't pay for Canva, guys, just so you know. I'm not promoting them because I make affiliate link or nothing. But I would say is you can add a text box, and it really does help big time if you want to add text. And so, like I said before, a lot of times we don't even need to add text. Like another way, like even for this one, I don't know if this background's erased, but that probably would be helpful if you erased your whole background with a background eraser, and say the image was closer up on the box itself, or you're holding up the box with your YouTube face in the background, but you're blurred, but the image is a lot closer. So that may help, like, to see the game up close. Or you don't show yourself and you do a background eraser on the item, but you make that super big. I mean, I think there's a lot of different ways that we can go about doing it. And I do like the fact that you have shorts, and you do have actually like shorter formed content. But I will continue to maybe try try doing both. Or you have an hour video, but you condense that down to like 20 minutes, just cutting absolutely all the fluff. But I know that Legos, it probably looks like you're starting from nothing and then building the whole entire thing. So I'd be interested too. I see you have like build part 3. I mean, you're doing a lot of things right. Man, I would just say keep doing what you're doing. I think naturally you're just going to improve with everything. We talked about this earlier too. Harry Potter what? So Star Wars what? Space, live video. So I would use keywords here for your titling of your playlist too. And so I think you talked about it over here. Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter 20th anniversary. So maybe you make a whole entire playlist around that. Even if it's not the same product, but you're getting different products for the anniversary, that'd be really cool. Same thing with Star Wars. Even if you said Lego Star Wars some edition, and you have a playlist for all of those, I think that'd be really good. Yeah, so I think there's a lot in here about what you like, but I do like at the end, if you haven't hit subscribe, okay. So I think there's a lot about your interests, but I just think if you just switch around words, that this could make this more inclusive. Welcome to JP's Bricks. This is a page dedicated to building Lego sets. If you're interested in the same things as me, like Harry Potter, Star Wars, Disney, and space sets, well, you definitely came to the right place. You will be able to enjoy time lapses and live videos of whatever. And then yeah, you could probably expand on that. Hit subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss future videos of live builds as we have them every week. And yeah, but I do think this is a good description to start off with. I would just continue to expand off of that. But yeah, JP, that's my review. Hope you enjoyed it, and lots of love, man. I think that's a really, really cool channel. And yeah, and don't ever get it twisted, any of you watching. There's so many things that I need to improve on, that Mr. Beast needs to improve on. We are always going to be in the improvement phase. There's never going to be a moment that we have all the answers. Never. I'm not the guy coming here saying, watch my channel, I have all the answers. I'm saying, hey guys, watch this channel because I care about your channel. I care about the trajectory of your channel. And I do have a couple years of experience and growth that I have done and proven to have that type of growth. And I love doing this. So just don't ever think that coming here that I'm that type of guy. I'm absolutely 100% not. I'm never going to say I'm the know-it-all. And once again, does Nick Neiman or Sean Cannell have more experience, years of experience, and probably even more knowledge? Like, yeah, sure. But guess what? It's a different experience you're going to get here. It's a different way that I'm going to project information. And yeah, you're just going to have a different experience altogether, which is my goal. But I don't ever undervalue myself based off of somebody else's success. And I don't want you guys to do the same. The next channel we're going to review, I'm pretty sure I'm saying this right. It's Halden. So yeah, really simple banner here. The only thing that kind of really, once again, it kind of sticks out to me is I don't really know what the channel's about, but I'm sure if we look at some content here, I didn't deserve this. Man, royalty family collab, dream got doxxed. Okay. 278 videos. That's really good ratio, subscriber to video base. That's really good. Making daily content too. And the view ratio too. I got 22,000 views. 1,000 views. So the content on Dream is getting some really good feedback here. 922, 20,000, 10,000. It's like you mentioned Dream and look what happens. Every single time. So that's smart. Definitely hitting the same type of content that's working. and then also trying other types of content too. But I think you've definitely, I think, figured out a lot. You got a lot figured out. Thumbnails look really good. They're really poppy. They catch your attention. This one looks really cool. Yeah, I think you got a lot figured out. I think and here's another thing too, realizing that, okay, let's just say, let's go down. Okay, cool. So like using this yellow for your thumbnails, I mean, that obviously catches people's attention and obviously it works. So continuing on that play, that's good. Using sometimes having, what we were talking about this earlier, sometimes using text, sometimes not using text. No, but the thumbnails look really good. The thumbnails look really great. And I like to see lots of views here, especially for one that came out just a couple weeks ago. That's great stuff. Let me see again. So the only thing that kind of stands out to me is, yeah, when I first come here, if I were to visualize the channel, if I were to say, ooh, what's this? And then I come here, I don't think I would know. I would not know, in my opinion, what the channel's about. So not saying we always have to have a value proposition. I think you're making a name for yourself with each video, but I think it would help to kind of state what the channel is about in our banner. Another thing we always talk about is our little link here in the bottom right saying subscribe. Click to subscribe. But I mean, 11,000 subscribers for 278 videos, 21 videos in the last 30 days. So you're putting in a lot of work here, and it's really cool to see that that's working out for you. So yeah, congrats on all the growth. I would go ahead and take your videos that you have in your playlist. And we talked about this earlier too. We usually do, and that's having your long tail keywords in your descriptions because of your titling of your playlist, because that is searchable. However, I would like to see some more playlists on your homepage. We have uploads, the bros, and shorts. So I would love to see that. So if it's been a minute, if you haven't put anything in there, I would definitely go to and you've been on YouTube now for a minute, but I will go to your channel customization or go to YouTube Studio and then click customization, either way on the left. And then add some sections here, add some more opportunities for people to click and get lost in your content. But thumbnails though, money. Really like the thumbnails. Okay, cool. And let's go to your about. I make videos on Dream, SMP, Minecraft, Dream. So yeah, also with description, in my opinion, I would also expand on this too. You make videos on these things, but just having the inclusion of just telling other people like, hey, and if you like these things too, like awesome, you definitely came to the right place. This channel was created in the first place because of maybe X, Y, and Z. I mean, I would expand on your description rather than just saying like what you make videos on. So what makes the channel unique? Like once again, like I make videos on Dream and I make videos on Minecraft. I make videos. So there's a lot of, I think, different things here. And obviously, like I said, what's working is working. But at the same time, I would probably like to see like welcome to Helden. If you enjoy, like I would kind of go into your why, not just the types of videos you make. But yeah, besides that, congrats Helden, and congrats on the growth on your channel. It also says here over 2 million views for your channel, so that's super cool. But yeah, I would love to see 11,000 subscribers turn to 20, and I think you could definitely do that with as much as you're posting and the reaction that you're getting from your views and the amount of views you're getting. So there's a lot of things you're doing right, but I think there's just going to be, once again, just those small fundamental things that could also help too. So JP, you're on the right path. You will figure out the rest in the process. Yeah. JP says, thanks everyone for your feedback. You're welcome, JP. Absolutely, man. They have lots of Lego games that you could work with. Oh, yeah, true. I love Lego, but I also have a reason for me wanting to do it. I have higher disposition for late onset Alzheimer's, so it keeps so it helps keep my mind sharp. That's so what an awesome. I don't know if you had said that in your about, but JP, that is I love. First, I just think Legos are really cool, but I also think that that's really deep, and I think they'd be surprised at how many people could relate with that. So I don't remember if you had that in your description, but there's definitely a level of authenticity to what you just stated, and I can't imagine other people who have it. And maybe you want to inspire them to do something similar, and forming a community around that. I think that's really cool. Let's go to the next review that we have. Okay, so Void Killer is looking for a quick review just to see if there's anything that I can offer up real quick, because I know we pulled your channel up before. All right, so Void Killer, I think you updated your banner. Like, comment, subscribe, it's all free. Yeah, I think we talked before about that itself, very similar to what we stated in the other channel too. I mean, you could keep it. Obviously, I think you redid your banner, but still kind of kept the same message. So if that's the goal, then or if that's how you want to do things, that's cool. But yeah, I would rather see your why here on the type of games that you're making, or why somebody should subscribe, rather than telling them to, because it is free. But that's just me. Popular uploads, shorts, uploads. So I would then also take the playlist that you have. No, I would create more playlists. You have every video you made in animation. I would definitely expand on playlists. And you know, it's really cool, everyone. Maybe you didn't know this too, but if maybe you can't make a video for the week, you can also then create a playlist, because it's, I don't know how the right way to word this. I'm pretty sure that it's almost going to be recognized as if you're like releasing a video. It keeps the algorithm working, and it'll help YouTube also identify your content. So using those longer tail keywords in your playlist, but also if you can't make a video, release a playlist for the week or something. But I would for sure put more playlists here. And let's check out your thumbnails real quick. Playing some Call of Duty. All right. Streaming and chilling. So yeah, I remember I talked to you before about that too. Just the titling of the videos themselves. 592 videos on views on your short. Awesome. Congrats. That's super cool. But I do think don't forget, this is simple math right now. The better your thumbnail, the higher your click-through rate. The better your keyword research for your titling, the more impressions. So we gain more impressions by the titling of our videos. We get more clicks by the thumbnails that we create. And then the rest is history once we make killer content. So if we are, say, neglecting the keyword research for the titling, then you could be missing out on a lot of impressions. But we kind of talked about viral videos when we first started this. Okay, JP said I did not state that. Okay. But what was I saying here? But let's just say that with viral, let's say trends, something comes out of trending. I mean, you wouldn't really, does a long tail keyword seriously matter? Like, no, like if fidget spinners, if you were early on fidget spinners and you're making fidget spinner videos, if you just put probably the word fidget spinner somewhere in your titling, especially early on, would it really, really matter about long tail keywords? Maybe not so much. But the more we're dialed in on what people are typing in, the better chance you have of gaining those impressions, period. So I would consider that for future videos. But either way, I think your thumbnails look really cool. And I do think that they've improved. I think like the text here is really hard to read, but nevertheless, I think this is a stream. Yep, stream. So maybe just try to switch up something just a little bit for your streams. And even if you use this one, maybe like twice a month or something randomly, like that's cool. But I would continue to make custom thumbnails for your live streams too, streaming and chilling. So yeah, so it'd be really hard for this to be pushed out or for YouTube to push it out. Like, where would YouTube push this out to? Streaming and chilling, episode 1. Like, where? You need to help YouTube push your videos out to the correct audience. So that's my feedback there for about, hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Void Killer. If you're wondering about this channel, then take it's gaming commentary shorts. Gaming wise, I play. Okay, from boxing for commentary, I usually talk about what is on my mind. The reason you subscribe is because I want y'all to be on this journey with me and support us to the end time. Yeah, so I would kind of this sentence here, I would just kind of think about this, because this is a good part to put like your why. The reason you should subscribe, or not even do that, make sure you subscribe and more in the future. I think it's always easy to kind of say so you don't miss future videos and exclusives on merch, so I can achieve CC in a time where I can achieve. Yeah, so reason you should subscribe is because I want y'all to be on this journey with me as supporters to the end of time where I can achieve merch, fans, and more to the future. Yeah, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss future videos and exclusives. And then you could put something maybe humorous in there. I don't know. Either way, cool description though. Void Killer, that's all I got for you, my friend. Hopefully you enjoyed your review as well. Shards of Gaming made a new banner. All the artwork is done by himself, except for the background and a new profile picture. So we'll check that out real quick. Hope everybody's having a good time in the stream. If you are and you're new here, consider subscribing, clicking that bell, especially if you're getting value. And it mean a lot if you guys could hit the like button. I wouldn't hit the like button if you don't like the live stream, but yeah, if you are enjoying the live stream, yeah, please hit the like button. And we're going to move on to Shards. He made a new banner and a new image for his channel icon here. Shards, join the Shardlings. Yeah, so Shards, very different compared to your last one. I think it's definitely unique to you. You started showing your face. I'm surprised you're not you don't have yourself in your banner. Not saying you have to, but I like what Zane said earlier, kind of about like a drop shadow or just something behind the letters for somebody else's thumbnails. But I think maybe we could do the same here. The white stars in the background make Shards join the Shardlings really blended together. So it's kind of actually hard to read the text. Besides that, man, unique take on a banner. It's very unique, and I think it matches with what you're trying to do. So yeah, I think it looks really cool though. The colors are really cool too. I was going for a unique look and having Shardlings. Yeah, no doubt. No, I dig it. The only thing that doesn't, like, everything pops out to me except for Shards join the Shardlings. It's actually kind of hard to read. So I guess that'd be my feedback there. Telling you, man, it's like there's always something. There's always something, and I'm probably always going to say something. This channel, it's like I want to provide feedback, but I feel like I'm always just trying to find things to nitpick at. But I want you guys to just make the best that you guys could possibly make, or be the best versions of yourselves. So as much motivation as I put out there, I feel like I'm always just a vibe killer too. But yeah, no, I like it, Shards. Cool, man. I think I like it better than the last one though, because the last one had Shards of Gaming with kind of the dark background. No, I like this better. I think it's definitely an improvement. I think this way out there in the universe, and I think that's cool. I think that matches your personality, and I think it matches what you're trying to achieve here. So I think you definitely did that. And the only thing that kind of stands out to me is it's kind of hard to read the text. But besides that, man, cool stuff. Yeah, Shards, that's just my take, though. That's just my take. That's just what I think. Would a different color for the text help? If so, what color? It's hard to say, man, because you have every color in the universe. So I don't know. It's kind of hard. I'll show you the full banner on Discord. Yeah, okay, sounds good. And by the way, if you're not part of our Discord, link for that in the description too. Oh man, I swear, allergy season, it is just crazy here in Vegas. Man. Wow. Let's see. But yeah, besides that, man, well done. Well done. Very unique. I like it. It's different. But yeah, we'll talk offline some more about some possible options, but I think it looks cool. I don't know what color you could choose really besides white, because there are so many colors here. Best option would be probably a drop shadow, something darker in the middle, not a big text box. I'm not saying that, but I like this though. This is really cool, man. Good stuff. All right. Any plans everybody has for Father's Day? You guys doing anything? Or maybe spending time with your parents or your dads? Once again, yeah, happy Father's Day to everybody, to all the dads in the world. Recently started getting views from Reddit. Oh, cool. Ah, very nice. All right, Eric, I see you sent 2 requests. So I'm gonna go to Miss Chrissy's real quick, and then if we have time at the end, I'll pull up both of yours because I know we did that last time too. I just want to make sure I can get through everybody. All right, Miss Chrissy, I think you updated your banner. I like this though. I like this. I like it a lot. Like it a lot. All right, so we have follow me on Instagram, subscribe. Okay, so we have both these options here. Miss Chrissy, you already know about the little links in the bottom right, so I don't need to bring that up. We have also, don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, follow me. I wonder if you got this on Fiverr, because it seems like a Fiverr banner. It just looks really clean, looks really good. I like it a lot. If you did this yourself, Miss Chrissy, consider going to Fiverr and start being a Fiverr creator, creating banners. This is good. Miss Christina with a K. Wig reviews, makeup, skincare. I dig it. You know, like I've pulled up Miss Chrissy. It's been a minute since we pulled up her channel, but there's your why. Wig reviews, makeup, skincare. That's it. If it's outside of that, then, and why that's helpful too, guys, with this whole why thing I talk about a lot, is because let's say she's like, you know what? I want to start doing YouTube advice. Well, the people that are there for wig reviews, makeup, and skincare, they're going to be steered away. Well, it's fine if she wanted to do that. But at the same time, I think it also helps us creators dial in on our content. When we find out our why and why somebody should be, I talk about whys a lot because they matter, all right? I know I'm annoying sometimes, but it's so true. It helps us dial in our own content and keep us headed in a direction. We can kind of steer here and there, but wig reviews, makeup, skincare, dig it. New videos weekly, so make sure you stick with that. 238 videos, 9 videos in the last 30 days, so you're crushing that. I see you're still not showing the subscribers, so it's all good. You know what I think about that, Miss Chrissy. Affordable wigs, synthetic wigs. So we have these. You can put longer tail keywords for some of these, but good job on the keywords. We have upload, synthetic, beginner. So we have a huge. So this is what I was saying, Miss Chris. You're doing a lot of things right. You're doing a lot of things right here. I'm not saying that anybody in particular isn't, this, that, and the third, but I just want you guys to see, like, a lot of this is what we're talking about, like for channel reviews. Almost all of this are like the things that I'm looking for. So I think this is a good one, I think, to take notes on. I like the banner. I think that everything, it's very readable. I think it looks, her banner looks very much like how it would look, say, for the niche herself. We have the link over there in the description. The only thing that would kind of, I guess my thing would be switching these two around if you want YouTube to be your number one. So We have the Instagram and then the YouTube. So if somebody's like, ooh, Instagram, I love Instagram, and then they could get lost on your Instagram but they don't make it back to your channel, that would be the only thing. But if Instagram's your number one, leave it. But why I like this is, one, we see it, a consistency with her thumbnails. Zane mentioned it earlier. You should be able to have a good understanding of a channel based off the thumbnails. Miss Chrissy, you do that. 2, there is a consistency to her thumbnails actually itself, the way that like they are created. But when I'm just looking at this, not even getting into the thumbnail things, I think I like the expansion of, do you see how many playlists we have here? All the different options. Because imagine if somebody came here and they're like, uploads. Yeah, okay. Synthetic, beginner, friendly lace, but I'm not interested in that. Braided wigs. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Boom. Now they're lost in a playlist. So that's, even if they're like, no. Skincare. Oh, there it is. She mentioned skincare in the banner. All right, cool. Now they're lost in skincare, right? Watching everything from Miss Chrissy and skincare. So that's why I think it's just when we're providing more options to people, even if it's the same video, let's just say she had this synthetic headband wigs, right, in this video, but happens to be in this one too. That's fine. You can have multiple videos and multiple playlists, or the same videos in multiple playlists. So when we were talking about that earlier too, just background eraser or whatever you're using, Canva, I think it's $5 a month, but you can get yourself a background eraser. But we have a very consistent look to these thumbnails. Only thing that would interest me, Miss Chrissy, I guess, or my feedback is, one, really nice images. And I wonder, okay, is this a before? No. Yeah. No, the thumbnails look really good. I'd be really interested to see if you did a before and after. Because like you're looking glamorous in these photos. I just wonder if people would be interested to see like the before and after. Like, oh man, like that's what I'm looking like right now. And then you're like, bam. Because a lot of times in videos, and I'm sure you know this too, like in the YouTube video especially, is starting off the video with the after result and then hitting them with you in the before, getting to that place. So, but I'm sure you know that. But I think it'd be kind of cool to see a before and after. But it's obviously working. You're getting a great amount of views. I'd be interested to see how many impressions you're getting. And then also mixing it up too. So I know a lot of the images you're showing yourself and you're showing, like say the wig, or you're showing the product off. Oh, my water bottle's in the way. There we go. But one of the things that I don't see a lot in your thumbnails are text. So I would be interested. And if you do show text, it's kind of like, I mean, you can still read it, but it's really small. But I wonder if you did, what the difference would be if you tried the image itself, even if it was like this. Who's ready for color? Under $30, Bobby Boss Velvet. Vivi Candy, Vivi Plum. So I wonder, let's just say this said Bobby Boss Velvet, and that was like the main thing. So I'd be interested, like typing that in, what that looks like. But also sometimes maybe randomly making text the highlight of your thumbnail, and just maybe just explore that a couple times, maybe just to see how that pans out. But I really like your thumbnails. They look really good. And we talked about your playlist earlier. So we have plenty of playlists, plenty of options, and you're about. Hello, beautiful. Miss Chrissy, also known as Christina with the K. Hey. All right, welcome to my channel. This channel is for those who want to be entertained and have a good laugh while enjoying beauty content from wig reviews, skincare videos, makeup tutorials, and a variety of other. Hope you like you decide to stay. Make sure to subscribe if you do and turn on the notification bells all the way up. Yeah, Miss Chrissy. I think that fundamentally wise, basics wise, no, channel looks really good. And you're also doing shorts. So I would be interested if you started doing more YouTube shorts. I think that'd be really cool. Once again, maybe the whole before and after thing. You don't even have to make the thumbnail for it because it's a YouTube Shorts video, but really to say, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, maybe something like that in a YouTube Shorts video. I think like your niche is, once again, we were talking about that for, what was it, JP, for Legos. I think for you as well, I think you're in a really good niche where you could probably make some really amazing YouTube Shorts. Especially, I think you've been around a while now, and I think that you could probably make some good ones. So yeah, that's my feedback. In the video, I show no makeup, then makeup after the wig is on. Shorts, I'll experiment. Then makeup after the wig is on. No, I made it on Canva. Okay. Yeah, Miss Chrissy, I noticed that. I know that you fix things. There's no doubt about it. It's hard for me to remember where it was before. All I know is where it is now. And my hope for you is that with those improvements or things that you had changed from the previous review, I hope that helped. I hope it's helped the growth of your channel or just you in general. But I do think that there's a lot of things that you have figured out, that you've changed, that in my opinion, it looks really good. So great job for making the improvements based off the last review. Save here first. Hey, welcome. Welcome. I will sleep on Father's Day, Zane says. Just let everyone know, Adobe free version have great background removal tool, which does not compress quality. There you go, guys. And by the way, I did not create Adobe Spark. I am so corny. Next review we have up, Chef Dinosaur will pull you up. The only thing is, I know we reviewed your channel before and you didn't fill out the bottom part, which is if you're a returning channel. So yeah, if you guys are returning channels and we've reviewed your channel before, I would just love to hear what you have updated. Just so I can remember. It's hard to remember because we have quite a few channels that we review here. So Chef Dinosaur, I don't know what it is that you've updated. But in regards to this, yeah, the banner, I remember last time you were talking a lot about Nalter deeds, and my feedback to you was, to kind of do your own thing and maybe try not making Nalter deeds the highlight of your channel. But I don't think, I think you went the other way. Well, that's cool though. That's cool. For your banner though, I would say it'd be, in my opinion, it'd be cool to see some dinosaurs on there, because that's what I assume we're talking about. But I believe once we got to the videos, I don't think there's actually anything about dinosaurs. But we'll take a look at that again. I just need to remind myself. But yeah, I would kind of like to see some work in the banner and see what the channel's about other than Nalter deeds, because if the channel is about Nalter deeds, do I have to sneeze or not sneeze? If the channel is about Nalter deeds, I would then just name the channel Nalter Deeds fan page. So if that makes sense, that's kind of like what I would do, because if everything you're going to do is going to be in regards to the mission for Nalter deeds, then that's a route that I would probably go. If not, and this channel is for you and you're looking to grow your own, say, Pokemon card channel, then Chef Dinosaur is kind of, in my opinion, could be kind of misleading, because I would think we're going to talk more about kind of like dinosaurs, but who cares? Maybe you always call yourself Chef Dinosaur and you talk about Pokemon cards. Like, that's your thing. So but maybe it'd be nice to maybe see some Pokemon up there, so that, you know, something that I know this channel's about. And eventually we talk about knowing your why, so you can always put that in there. Expand on channel keywords. And like I said, there's a lot that we're doing here to promote Untitled Deeds. It's just like everything we're doing is pushing to his channel. Yet, you know, I feel like we're not doing anything for Chef Dinosaur. So let me look at your about. My name is Chef Dinosaur. I make highlight videos for Untitled Deeds. So, yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then I guess your banner does speak volumes about what the channel's about. But I don't know. I don't know if it's to gain traction from Untitled Deeds, whatever. It's hard to base tips on how to grow a channel when the channel is literally for another channel. That's really like a place that I can't really give the best tips about. It's hard for me to say, hey, like, here's how we'll grow your channel to then help promote this other channel. Now, if you have one channel that's like for you and your other channel, it's kind of like, I guess, like Eric the Okapi, where, you know, he has the Okapi clan, but he has his main channel though too. So it's kind of easy to say, all right, cool, maybe here's what we can do with this other channel to help push the other channel, things of that nature. But with yours, to say, hey, here's my channel and it's everything for Untitled Deeds, it's very hard for me to give advice to help you grow. So I would just say, if it comes a time, Chef Dinosaur, where you're like, you know what, I'm going to do this for me. And you know what, I love Pokemon cards and I'm a big fan of Untitled Deeds. But in my opinion, it'd be like, what could we learn from Untitled Deeds to then help promote yourself and push your channel? But if your purpose is to push all the highlight videos for Untitled Deeds, do it up. Maybe think of a different name for the channel. Maybe that could help you bring more traction to Untitled Deeds. But I am definitely interested to see, you know, if you can gain traction based off of hype from his channel. That would be interesting. And look at that. That's pretty interesting. Well, Copy Clan has been working a bit better than my main channel. That's interesting. Oh, look who it is. No, that's cool. Epic North, welcome. Hey, Brennan, I just put in a review. Is it possible you can get to it today? Yes. Yes, I can. All right. All right, I'm pulling up the next channel right now. Let's see who we have. Okay, so a couple things. I'll pull this up. So we have Film Factory by Ahmad Mustafa. Welcome, Ahmad. Thanks for putting your channel in for a review. I didn't see you in the chat, though. I think you slipped one of these in, and maybe you're listening in the background. If that's the case, I would say Film Factory, this is going to be cut for sure. So what I mean by that is, if I pull this up on mobile, I'm going to get probably LM, and it's probably going to say Facto, somewhere there, Factor. So LM Factor is probably what I'm going to get when I'm viewing this on mobile. So I would think about that. I would probably, you probably created the banner on PC, but it's going to look different on PC, mobile, and tablet. So I bring that in towards the middle there. And we have lots of external links. I talk about this a lot early in the stream, and in every stream, we're bringing people to external places other than YouTube. The goal is to keep them here. If you want to grow YouTube and it's your number one, I would get rid of all these and have one that says click to subscribe or subscribe. You're like, I'm trying out YouTube, but look, Vimeo's my number one, or I'm all about Instagram. Keep it the way it is. I would then expand, or I would create channel keywords. How do you do this? We talked about this earlier too, where you go up here and then you click on YouTube Studio. Once you do that, on the bottom left, you'll see settings. Click on settings, and then it'll say channel. That's the tab. So click here, YouTube Studio, settings, channel. That's where you'll see it. And we have uploads. So 13 videos. So as you continue to post on YouTube, let's go ahead and create playlists. Also, we're using the same exact thumbnail for all of your videos. So I would go ahead and, so we have short films, we have editing, Film Factory podcast. So yeah, moving on to more videos, I would have to say the first thing that stands out to me is going to be consistency on the platform. So actually trying to show up on YouTube at least once a week would be ideal. If not, and your content just takes you a long time to make, that's the case, then once every 2 weeks. But for yours being a podcast, I would try to post at least once a week. We went from 1 year to about one a month. And then now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos in one day. They all have the same thumbnail. So I think moving forward, it's going to be customizing your thumbnails and being consistent on YouTube, because if that's not the case, then it's going to be really hard to grow. We have other types of content. Looks like you used to have on the platform. Looks like you kind of went this way, which is fine. And we have, I'm a rising filmmaker. So then I would also expand on this. So what about the filming? Like, this channel is for short films. What kind of short films? What kind of documentaries? And then I would expand on that a little bit too, Ahmad. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your review. Quick one. I'm listening in the background because I'm at work, so please don't be mad at me for not engaging much. Miss Chrissy, you're good. You're good. I'm just happy you're able to make it. It's really cool to live stream at a different time of day and being able to see familiar faces. So it's really cool. I'm glad to have you here, Miss Chrissy. So real quick, I'm going to pull up Eric's channel and Okapi Clan, and then after that, Epic North, I got you. So Eric, yours will be pretty quick because I know we pulled yours up last time, and I know you're just saying that you pretty much gained some views on the one last 48 hours, and then your other channel, you posted a new vid and are gaining some views. So yeah, I mean, Eric, I'll continue to definitely put your channel up, but yeah, my main thing is going to be, when we do pull up your channel, things that are being updated. So, I mean, I think it's great to see that you're still posting videos and you're getting traction, which is great. But, to pull up the channels, what I would like to do is maybe pull it up maybe once a month. I think that would be probably more ideal, because I just want to make sure that when I do pull up your channel, there's a reason for it. And, but I do want to say congrats on you gaining views. And you post a new vid, got some views. Okay, so that's cool. So yeah, real quick, Eric. So I don't know for this channel though, which video. You said you posted a new video, you're gaining some views. So I assume that's this one. So you posted it 2 days ago. So yeah, I guess a little bit more views compared to the normal ones. But yeah, I would still probably work on the thumbnails moving forward. That's my thing. We keep throwing in the NCS and this. I mean, it's relatively similar, but I know it worked here. But yeah, I would continue to experiment with your thumbnails. Yeah, besides that, man, congrats on gaining some traction to your channel. I think that's super cool. I don't really have any feedback to offer in regards to that channel right now. All the feedback, I think, for both your channels, I've been able to, I think you're already tracking, but we'll pull up your other channel too. So the banner still looks the same. So nothing crazy there. Let's pull this up real quick. So you have a Copy Clan recently started to gain some views from Reddit. So yeah, you said this one might be growing faster than your other channel. Interesting. You already have 121 videos. I don't know if I believe you though, because your other channel still has more views. And man, you're posting a lot of videos here. And like I said, I know this is an expansion of your other channel, but yeah, the only thing that, I mean, if you're going to have this other channel, I think just for fun, then yeah, keep doing it the way you're doing it. But we're not really making custom thumbnails here. Another thing is your videos are a minute long. Could you turn them into shorts? I mean, literally a minute, 31 seconds, 48. I mean, could we turn these into YouTube shorts? And this could be a shorts channel. I mean, kind of get rid of that one. All your videos are pretty much YouTube shorts. Well, copy clan shorts. I mean, maybe not if that's not what you're trying to do. I see that you did some kind of in the beginning here, but all the content you're making, if you turn them into shorts, you probably have a much better chance at this channel probably growing at a faster number, a higher number. But it all depends on the goals that you have individually, Eric. So, but I do want to say to you, Eric, as always, you're pretty much here in every single stream and stuff. So that's why I always want to give the time to pull up your channel, and I appreciate your support. I appreciate everybody's support that's been here. So, and once again, if you've been having a good time, hit that like button, subscribe, click that bell if you're new, and we're going to pull up the next channel here, and that is Epic North. So we're able to pull you up, man. So let's do that real quick. Yes, Epic North, I do use Steamyard. And by the way, there is, I'm pretty sure you guys get a discount if you use my link. Pretty sure. I'm starting to forget things. I'm all over the place. But yes, I do have a link for StreamYard, and I am pretty positive you guys would get yourselves a discount using it. But yeah, StreamYard.com/BrennanSparks. And yeah, I absolutely love StreamYard. Yeah, I mean, man, I wonder if you just take it down like another second and then turn them into YouTube shorts. And I don't know. That's what I think. Happy Father's Day Eve, and thanks for serving in the military. Thank you, Epic North. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we got your channel pulled up now. Very clean banner. That's something that kind of definitely stands out to me. It's clean. Epic North, got Twitch, that YouTube. Okay, cool. My Roblox profile. So yeah, so it looks like Epic North, you know this, but if we are looking to grow on YouTube, you know, we want to keep people there as always. I'm just repeating myself like a robot. But we could put the link here to have people subscribe. So for anybody that's just coming in, once again, I always talk about it. We'll go ahead and put this in there. At the end of your link that you share for your YouTube channel, put that, use that link, click here to subscribe or subscribe. But if not, you're looking to grow these things, man, oh man, like leave everything exactly how it is. But if you're looking to grow YouTube, we want to try to keep people here on YouTube. 3.57 thousand views, 200 videos, great stuff. 23 videos. We have shorts, uploads, popular uploads. So like when we were saying when we pulled up Miss Christie's channel, I think that was just a really good example for today's stream. And that's just expanding on our playlists and putting them here for our main channel. So go to your customization. I would add a bunch of playlists here. And especially over time, we could see which playlists are working the best, and we could put those near the top. In the future, looking at things to improve on, I would say let's continue to work on thumbnails, just more engaging thumbnails. Yep, so that would be my thing moving forward. So where we are now, and when I say that, it's, you know, we're sharing like, I'm gonna sound like an idiot right now, like WCW, WWF, or like whatever they call it nowadays, AEW. Okay, so let's just say, like with these, making them enticing to click, unless they're YouTube shorts, completely different. If they are shorts, then I would still put hashtag shorts in the title. Besides that, the titling, the letters in here are kind of hard to read, but this is pretty cool right here. This these thumbnails, but the text is kind of also hard to read. So we have the blue and white text, but we have the blue background. So I would still, moving forward, I would take the time to look at the vision of the channel, because we're talking about flying the F-16, Darby Allin's coffin drop compilation. We have Laundry Simulator. Well, I play that with my son. That's actually really fun. We have that, to then Barney. I mean, like, there's literally like everything you could possibly, I feel like, think of, like, from, it's like we're grabbing different parts of the world and we're like, all right, now look, if we are experimenting right now and you're like, all right, I want to just post about Barney singing, or, I just want to do Laundry Simulator. And you're like, I don't know if Roblox, if that's all I want to talk about right now is Roblox, or maybe it's wrestling. But the sooner we do figure it out, the better that your growth's going to be. So that's what I would say. And for the about, Epic North, my last 2 YouTube names have been Epic North Gaming, Epic North Boom. I'm a content creator who makes Roblox videos. So yeah, I would put something in for here, like you're saying, like, so then from this, it makes me feel like on this channel, we are going to be playing Roblox based upon this, based upon the links that are on the side, the banner itself, your video description. We're talking Roblox, but the content doesn't match what your description states because of the random formed content. So I would just say that if it is Roblox, then I would, in my opinion, I would probably niche down more on Roblox itself. Because if somebody goes somewhere else to get Roblox and all they're posting is Roblox, they're probably going to get a better chance of gaining a subscriber than if you're posting Roblox and then posting, say, a Barney video. So, and it's just love. It's just me being open, honest, and Epic North. I hope that helps you with your channel growth, and I hope you enjoyed your review. All right. So that covers all of our reviews. Is there any questions that we have? And like I said, I hope everybody enjoyed their time. This is a weird time that I decided to go live. And so we'll see about this time in the future. I don't know. It seemed to work today. And I don't know. I'll probably continue to reach out to our Facebook. Make sure you guys are part of that Facebook group. I love our Facebook group. Mainly everybody in this community is in our Facebook group. So if you're not, make sure you join. And I'm interested to see a good time that works for everybody. I mean, like I said before, I mean, the goal for YouTube, in my opinion, is to build a community, but only way to build a community is to form one. So in order to form one, we can't get lost in like what everybody expects out of you, out of your current community. Like everybody's, if everybody's saying the same thing, like I would probably start to listen to that, especially if like these are reoccurring people, they matter, they're here. But on the other hand, it's like, okay, what is the true goal of YouTube? Maybe it's for you, it's to make money. Maybe it's to just gain subscribers and popularity and become an influencer. Like, who knows? But if that's the case, no matter which way you look at it, it's bringing new people in to form a bigger community. So if that's the case, we can't get lost in what everybody just simply expects out of you. It has to be, all right, well, one, what works best for you. But two, like if I'm posting Wednesday nights, I've been doing that since I started this channel, and it's worked, but it doesn't really work the best for me. And so I'm really interested to see what our community says, and I'm definitely gonna put that into consideration, because I could do this probably Saturdays, and I could probably maybe live stream on Sundays. So I think either way, I'm gonna probably continue to. I have the loudest fridge. I'm gonna continue to probably experiment with those 2 days. So next weekend, be on the lookout. I will continue to reach out to our Facebook group. And yeah, I just hope you guys had a good time. It's kind of a gloomy day here. And it's just, I've been so busy. I've been so busy. Look, I got Miss Chrissy at work. We got, look, everybody's doing something. We have so much stuff going on in our lives. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate every single minute that you guys are giving me your time. I'm giving you my time. Like, I get that, but this is like the channel that I've created. But you guys, everybody that's here, you're here right now. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time to chill. And also, not only that, thank you for being the small percentage of creators that are willing to put in the work to learn, research, and apply. Many of you are here, and that's why I love pulling your channels up again. I love doing that. Why is that? Because it shows me, and that's what I was saying with like you, Eric, right? Like let's say like you're like, hey, okay, I posted a new video and getting some views. Like that's cool, but I want to see the improvements. I want to see like for the next channel review for you, Eric. And I know I'm just I'm not putting you on blast, but I'm just saying, like, I would love for you to say, hey, here's something I changed, or here's something I updated. And it doesn't mean I'll pull your channel up because you're getting better results. That's not what I'm saying. If you guys have questions, if I'm pulling up your channels and you're like, look, I made these changes, what do you think? Great. But that's what the Facebook group's for. If you guys want to post like, hey, I'm getting more updated views and things of that nature, but I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste other people's time. I want to give you guys my undivided attention and show you guys that look, making changes on YouTube, it is worth it. It's worth the time to invest in yourself and in your channel. It sucks when when all we want to do is say live stream. We were talking about that earlier. It's easier to live stream every day. Way easier. It's easier not to worry about thumbnails. It's easier. But the easier road is that the road you want to take, because it's probably not going to be the road that gets you the most gains, or it's not going to help you. It's going to be a lot harder to reach those expectations that you have set for yourself. I think it's one thing to let go of expectations, but it's also good to set goals. And if you're taking the right steps to achieve those goals, and I'm there with you along that road to hopefully make that process easier, I have no doubt that we can help you get there. So thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. And please continue to share this out. Bring a friend in next time. If you guys want to share this video out of your review, I mean, I'm cool with that. If it gets flagged, I mean, we'll be cool. I'll be interested to see what your guys' take is on the review that I've set for you. So I love when people do that. But look, much love. And if you're sick of all the BS that you're seeing on YouTube, sorry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll see